Hello, I'm Chris Menard. The other day I made a video on when you're filtering data, how to use the subtotal function in Excel. I got a question about that. Someone said, well, what's the subtotal that I see when I click on the data tab? So the subtotal function, that's in a video down below. It's also up in the top right-hand corner. So today's video is how to use the subtotal feature in Excel. Let's get started. So I've got a list of data. My header row is in row 1. If I scroll down, it stops in row number 36 right there. I want to know what is the total purchases to date, which is column I, for each state. I could easily do this in a pivot table, but sometimes I do like to use subtotals. And since this is a feature in Excel, you probably should know where it is and how to use it. When you do subtotals, you automatically get what is called an outline with your subtotals. So here are my 3 easy rules about doing subtotals. Rule 1 is make sure you've saved your data. Rule 2 is sort it, and rule 3 is do the subtotal. I've already saved this. I want to sort. I want to know what's the total purchases to date by state. Right-click any state, go to sort, and do a sort A to Z. All my states are together: California, Georgia, Illinois, on and on. So I did the sort part. The subtotal feature is on the data tab at the top, and it's over to the far right. It is located in the outline group. Notice also when I said earlier, when you do subtotals, you automatically get an outline. That's why it's in the outline group. So here we go. Subtotals. At each change in, whatever you just sorted by is going to be this top box right here, which was state. I sorted by state. Use function count, and it wants to count the household types. Notice it's checked. It always selects the last field in your range, and this field happens to be text. That's why it checked household type, and that's why it wants to count. But I'm just going to say no. I want to sum up purchases to date. If I had other numeric fields or value fields, I could check those also. I just happen to have one. When I click on OK, here comes your subtotals with your outline. California total is on row number 7, 6,523, and then I got a Georgia total of 8,013. At the very bottom is this grand total, 35,066. The outline that I said works with the subtotals is over on the left-hand side. Number 1 is going to give your grand total to you. Number 2 is the one that I like. There is my grand total, but I get to see my subtotals. The other rows are hidden. That's why it's going 1, 7, 14, 19. If someone says, who is in Georgia bringing this up to 8,013? Right here is the plus symbol. This is your outline. Click it once. It expands that state. I can collapse it. I can also go to number 3 in the outline, which says just expand them all. So I'm back to where I started with the subtotals. Another cool feature about subtotals, if I go to subtotals again, just a quick tip. I'm summing right now, and my outline has 1, 2, 3 on the far left. I can go to average. If I hit OK, and I'm not going to hit it yet, notice replace current subtotals is available. So it would change from the sum to the average for each state, and I will still have 3 in the outline. But I want to add to my subtotal, so I'm going to take that check mark out because I want to see the sum plus I want to see the average. When I hit OK, my outline should have the number 4 in it. And it does without me looking over there. It does. So there's your California average and your California total. You can add to your subtotals. And just to make sure I cover it, if you want to turn subtotals off, which will turn the outline off, subtotals, hit remove all. So save, sort, subtotal. If I wanted a subtotal by source, I would sort it. This is review time. There you go. I've got Facebook, Google, Magazine, Microsoft TV. Go to Subtotals on the Data tab. What did I just sort by? Source. I know I'm flying through here. We find source. Use function. Average. Now I want to sum again. Purchases the date. Hit OK, and there I go. Feel free to subscribe, ring the bell, whatever else you want to do. Any comments or questions, throw them down below. I appreciate your support of my YouTube channel, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.